After the UAE and Saudi Arabia moved hard against suspected Iran-linked cells, is another of Trump's key Gulf allies now panicking as the shadow war creeps closer to home? As the Iran-US confrontation spills into covert operations, are Bahrain's mass arrests a sign that the shadow war is now firmly embedded inside tiny Gulf monarchies too? With 41 people held over alleged links to Iran's IRGC, is Manama tightening its grip to stop real plots, or to send a loud message that any hint of sympathy for Tehran will be crushed? And as the US-Iran ceasefire wobbles, are Gulf crackdowns roaring into overdrive because rulers genuinely fear IRGC networks, or because the war gives them cover to silence dissent? As US-Iran tensions deepen and the Hormuz front stays volatile, Bahrain has launched its biggest security clampdown in months, signaling fresh fears of Iranian influence inside the kingdom. Authorities say 41 people have been arrested on accusations of belonging to, or assisting, networks tied to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. On May 9th, the Interior Ministry announced that legal action against the group is already underway, suggesting prosecutors intend to push ahead quickly with charges. Officials say the case grew out of earlier investigations into alleged espionage activities, indicating this roundup may be part of a longer-running probe rather than a sudden, isolated sweep. They also link the detainees to supposed support for Iranian attacks during the recent war, hinting at roles ranging from information sharing to logistical backing. The Interior Ministry has vowed to keep tracking and dismantling any networks connected to IRGC cells, framing the crackdown as part of an ongoing internal security battle. Meanwhile, neighboring Kuwait has publicly backed Bahrain's actions, praising its security services and signaling wider Gulf support for hardlines against alleged Iran proxies. Kuwait Foreign Ministry said, and I quote, "The Ministry of Foreign Affairs expresses the state of Kuwait's full solidarity with the sisterly Kingdom of Bahrain, and its support for the measures taken by Bahrain in uncovering an organization linked to the Iranian Revolutionary Guard, commending the efficiency of the Bahraini security apparatus and its vigilance in confronting the plots targeting the kingdom's security." The ministry reaffirms the state of Kuwait's support for all measures taken by the sisterly Kingdom of Bahrain to protect its security and preserve its sovereignty. Unquote. Earlier in March, Bahraini authorities had already detained several suspects over alleged IRGC spying claims, showing this latest sweep is part of a broader post-war tightening. In late April, Manama went further by revoking the citizenship of 69 people accused of Iran links, escalating from arrests to outright stripping of nationality. Officials accused those individuals of colluding with foreign entities against the state, language often used to describe alleged political and security coordination with Tehran. Rights groups have condemned the move as a dangerous legal escalation, warning that revoking citizenship can be used to target critics and deepen sectarian divides. This tightening comes as Gulf states across the region increase scrutiny of groups they suspect of having Iran ties, using the war climate to justify tougher internal measures. On April 20th, the UAE separately announced arrests tied to another alleged Iran-linked network, suggesting that parallel crackdowns are unfolding across multiple capitals. Emirati authorities said the group had pledged loyalty to unnamed foreign entities, implying ideological or operational alignment with forces beyond the UAE's borders. The UAE framed those activities as a threat to national unity and social stability, echoing Bahrain's argument that Iran-linked cells undermine internal cohesion. All of this follows reports of a fresh Iranian attack targeting the UAE on May 4th, a strike that likely hardened Gulf rulers' resolve to go after any suspected local sympathizers. An alleged Iranian drone attack triggered a major fire at a petrol complex in Fujairah, raising alarm over critical infrastructure security. The UAE has claimed that Iran launched 4 cruise missiles toward its territory, although Tehran has neither confirmed nor acknowledged the claim. According to Channel 12, a UAE official conveyed to Israel that the country does not intend to remain silent in response to these attacks. Emirati leadership has strongly condemned the attacks on civilian areas and signaled that it is prepared to respond if necessary, raising the stakes in an already volatile regional situation. The United Arab Emirates, a key US partner in the region, has strongly criticized Iran over an alleged attack on one of its crude oil tankers. Abu Dhabi claimed that a state-linked oil vessel was targeted by Iranian drones while navigating through the Strait of Hormuz. The tanker, reportedly operated by ADNOC, was said to be empty at the time of the incident on May 3rd. According to the UAE Foreign Ministry, 2 Iranian drones were involved in the strike as the vessel transited the strategic waterway. The UAE has also called for the complete and unconditional reopening of the Strait of Hormuz to ensure uninterrupted maritime movement. Officials in Abu Dhabi accused Iran's naval forces of engaging in coercive tactics and described the actions as a form of maritime piracy.